Greetings, fellow conquerors, and welcome back to Great Republican Britain, where we're about to finish up the war with the Spanish. The war that, well, not as epic as we were thinking it might be, certainly not like the Austro-British War, is certainly turning out quite well. And, in fact, if we can get Portugal out of the war, if they would accept a peace of any kind, then Spain is basically just going to have to capitulate entirely, you know, basically unconditionally, especially now that the Ottomans are beginning to siege their holdings in Italy. And this is just a devastating war for the Spanish, too. I mean, having your country full occupied like this is pretty brutal. Even with the revanchism bonus that you get, I believe, when your country is in a situation like this. But basically, we're going to let our allies finish up the war for us. Because, damn, it feels good to be Britain. You know, this was our orchestration. This was our design. And it feels great to have had this plan and then execute on it. Now, I haven't forgotten about you, Sweden. Don't you worry about a thing. You're next. Now, I re-elected a, George William Howe here, this admin leader, once again. Wow, Spain actually is beginning to have some peasants. And that's basically when you know you're just, like, screwed. It's when your country is done, is when, like, your own peasants begin rising up. But yeah, 51% war score, it feels great. And we'll go ahead and kick the speed up to 5, let our allies finish up the war. Do we have any rebels that are dangerous? Mostly in Africa from the looks of it. And even then they're like a few years away from actually firing. Now, the interesting thing is, if, once we get this next tech, admin tech 23, we get a further administrative efficiency. -1 national unrest from excellent vintage. I'm a fan. For 2 years. It's okay. Once we get this, our coring costs are going to be so ridiculously cheap. I cannot wait. Let's pay the admin for that event. Portugal still does not want out of this war. He's crazy. Resilient, but crazy. Just surrender. Just capitulate. Alright, we lose 10 admin, or 10 prestige again from the same event. Spanish-Canadian peasants. They're rising up out of the woodwork. And now Austria is sowing discontent, because Austria has nothing better to do. Well, Austria, good for you. Do you feel like a man? Do you feel better? Alright. Now that one of Portugal's provinces is sieged, I do believe we can, it would be really nice to make him break his alliance. Unfortunately, I don't really see that happening, so let's just white peace him out of the war. And we'll consider doing that with Spain. Portugal has accepted peace, and we are now at 86% war score with the Spanish. And let's see just how much land we can actually take. Still no big coalition. Okay, we're getting a little bit of a coalition now. So we get about 59 war score, and we could humiliate them as well, which I'm a big fan of because we get more monarch points. Yeah, I'm a fan. So how many? So we will get 53 power projection out of this. That is amazing, and it'll be 424 admin to core. That's fine. As well as possibly getting a coalition, but the truce will likely expire before Spain can actually fight back, because the truce will expire in 1704. So yeah, likely it will be done. Let's see, we're at 1722 development now. Let's do this peace deal. Oh yeah, I want a ducat. I want 100 ducats as well. Alright, so we were at 1722. We are now at 1809. Wow, we took like, it was like 90, something like that. Crazy. Alright. And now we have a bunch of new land decor. And also, we need to send some troops back to Africa, because we know that there are some rebellions threatening to happen. Africans think they're being sneaky, don't they? But remember, you're part of the British Empire. I expect you to act like Britishmen. Truce with Novgorod and Bremen have ended. Which is fine. I mean, we have lost the effects of trading in tobacco. Oh no. Please. We've lost the effects of trading in wine and fur. I guess we're not trading anymore, guys. We just quit trading. These things happen, you know. What can you do? Truce with Saxony has ended. Sure. Let's begin improving relations with Trier and vassalizing him. Wow, that really took a chunk out of Spain, I think. What's his force limit? His force limit is actually 102 now from getting offensive ideas, but his economy is likely in the tank. Like, one way you can always check for debt is if you check his allies. Spain is 2,274 ducats in debt. So yeah. He's hurt. He's hurting a little bit. Even though, ironically enough, his army is, stronger now, at least in terms of force limit, just because of our offensive ideas. We have taken a significant chunk out of him, because who knows how high that number would have been if he just had, all these provinces and that as well. Let's see, I believe Béarn is like a... Where is this province? Yeah, it's that province, so we don't want to convert that. Let's convert Livland. Sure. Unity is... religious unity, still at 106%. Thank you so much, Humanist Ideas. Now, let's see, are there any... Oh, yep. I got some rebellions here. Let's assign the really good leader. Take on the bigger stack first. Gain 1 stability and Portugal hates us. Yes, I see no problems with this. We could take a national decision and establish Sunday schools. Stability at least 2, admin skill of at least 2 on the leader, and we get 1% missionary strength. Hey! I like it. I like that a lot, actually. Means we can convert some of these provinces pretty handily. And, let's recruit the military advisor this time, I think. Yeah, let's do the military candidate, because we could use some military points. We are at peace once again, but probably not for long, because once this overextension goes away, I foresee some Swedish expansion. Feels good to be a dominant power. Now, we do kind of need to rebuild the fleet, just a little bit. Well, first of all, we need to upgrade these ships. First things first. Upgrade the existing ships. And then let's build like 30 ships. Yeah, you know what? Let's build a template. Light fleet. Let's build like 30 light ships. Get a new light fleet going. Oh, we have Jolofian separatists now. Go crush them real quick. And yeah, now we just kind of consolidate just a little bit. While we deal with the overextension. Gain 50 military power, which would take us much closer to Tech 23. Or get 20 army tradition. I'm thinking we take the army tradition. Yeah, that's it's quite good. Yeah, now we have more manpower, more morale of armies, all the above. Good stuff. Let's see, we could pick up additional caravan power, but I think we want to wait for Tech 23 before we try to do that. Alright, Toulousian separatists threatening to rise up. And, oh yeah, now that our diplomat is done in Trier, we can begin annexing them, and we can send another colonist to start colonizing more land. Send this stack over there. How are colonies looking in terms of liberty desire? Almost none. We could probably tax oil bucketland more, but I just feel so guilty about that, you know? Alright. Charlottesville is now done. And we'll start doing this province here in Monacan. And just keep on colonizing. How much money are we making from New Desmond? 2.5 ducats a month. Like, it's okay. And just kind of letting time fly by. Now, we could go and attack the Swedish right now. I want to finish coring first. But after that, I feel pretty comfortable doing it. I don't think they have any allies we can really be worried, or that we would be really worried about. Let's see, let's get a general in this army, in the army of Desmond. Jonathan Button, yes, lead the troops. Take out the rebels. Yep, there we go. Good job. Kind of a wild night, you know, recording all these episodes and getting some really crazy stuff done. And we'll just, you know, we'll just keep on trucking here. Now we could attack Mali, who is being attacked by Mossy and Air. Mali is westernized now, but I don't think it's going to be enough for them to catch up. As Air just begins to smash them in the face, basically. We don't have a claim on them, and fabricating claims is like nice, but we're getting very close to having imperialism, which is going to let us do a lot of things. And holy crap, Brandenburg, abandoned by Spain, is now being eaten alive by Bohemia and Saxony. Well, goodbye, Brandenburg. You picked the wrong team. Alright, we will pick up Tech 23. Alright, let's see. Now, line infantry are going to be really good at defense, while Caroline infantry are going to do more damage. I think we take the line infantry just because they are better in fire, which is kind of our thing. That's kind of been our theme the whole game. Just lots and lots of fire. I like these Armée Blanche cavalry. Apart from that, the Latin Hussars do seem nice because of the defensive fire pips. But the 5 shock on the Armée Blanche cavalry and the 5 morale damage as well seems quite nice, considering our cavalry aren't actually in the front line taking damage. So that'll be quite nice, picking up those new troops and picking up the new modifiers as well. Now that cavalry have a 4 shock modifier, which is pretty impressive. Hey, our colony is declaring war. New Desmond is declaring war by himself. Look at you go, New Desmond. You crazy. And awesome. Look at him go. The spirit of conquest, it lives in our colony. It's beautiful. I'm not crying. I'm just very happy. Okay? We do need a new diplomatic advisor. We'll pick up the tariffs guy, because why not? And make a little bit more money off of our vassals here. Poor, poor Brandenburg. Never knew it hit him, really. Overextension almost gone. Which means we'll be looking to move the troops. We'll get them in position to attack the Swedish, who are going to lose even more land to us. Woohoo! We'll lose more prestige, man. We are just getting drained of prestige through these crappy events. It's a good thing we picked up that army tradition. Hey, global settler increase and colonists plus... Ooh, we get another colonist for 10 years. Nice. It's really good, actually. Let's send him in. And 20 per month. We're, every 10 years, we're guaranteed to get a colony, even without a colonist. So, that's pretty awesome, actually. Alright, we now have 40 light ships. I believe we are done building ships. So let's go ahead and have them protect trade in the English Channel. And how much trade income is that going to net us? Let's find out. About 10 ducats a month. So, well worth the investment, I would say. And we'll also be looking to build the fleet up in the next episode. Because it is about that time, unfortunately. But thank you for joining me, my fellow Britishmen. I think we made huge progress today against the Spanish. Managed to kind of get back on top a little bit again as the world's preeminent power. Though we are still threatened by the Austrians, I would say. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, and I'll see you guys on the next one.